Good. Go.
All right, we're here. We welcome you to another episode of Sports Talk Unfiltered, and we're ready for a good time tonight. We're gonna do a little things a little differently because we got so much to talk about tonight. There's so much happening in the world of football, so much happening in the world of basketball. We're gonna get to all of that tonight, but we're gonna go ahead and introduce our panelists. They're gonna go say hi to themselves. Come on, speak to everybody, Tony.
Hey, what's good, everybody?
Howard.
What's good? What's good? Good.
Elliot.
Good.
All right, guys, listen, we had a bunch of stuff that happened this weekend. We're going to talk about Kyrie Irving with the vaccine. We're going to talk about Brady Belichick. They got to meet. Brady's going back the first time to New England. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the Chiefs. Talk about the little Broncos. We do have one Redskins fan, so we might have to say something. Oh, I keep saying that was wrong. The Washington fans. So we may have to say something about Washington to make sure he keep coming every week.
Not a good topic. Not a good topic.
All right, but the first thing that we got to get to tonight, we got to talk about them Cowboys, and we got to talk about the Monday night game that we just saw and just had. And so we're going to deal with that a little bit on tonight. It was a good game. Look at Howard already smiling. Look at the little replays of that. But we So let's get right into it, guys. My first question is, after seeing Dallas these 3 weeks, did you consider Dallas now a contender to win the division, Tony?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know. I take that back. They're not a contender. I think they are as close to a sure bet as possible.
Wow.
Their offense, this year, and so to me, without question, they have. Their cornerbacks are playing better, and then honestly, they're better coaching. When they got Quinn to coach the defense, all they got to do is listen, man. Can you hold a team to just under 30? If you hold a team to under 30, we got you. And so I think they're about as close to a sure thing as possible.
Howard.
Man, look. I don't want to get too excited. Don't want to get too excited.
Okay.
But Tony makes some big points. Coming from a Denver fan, I appreciate that, brother. But Dallas, man, they look good. They've looked good for the first week till last night. The division is still weak. The Washington football team may, show some signs of regaining the title, but I believe in my heart, not just because I'm a Cowboy fan, but watching what they're doing, that they're going to win the division. They're going to win the division, and they're going to cut everybody up. Just to let you know that they're cutting everybody up in that division. All it takes for you to do is win at least what they play 6 games in the division. So all it takes for you to win is 5 games, and you're good to go, even in the division. So, man, I'm proud of the guys. I'm proud of the way they're playing. Tony made a big point. at putting Michael at the defensive end. Man, this dude is he reminds me of a young man that plays in Denver, undersized but strong as an ox. Tony know who I'm talking about. He reminds me of him, man, and he can play anything over there, linebacker, defense. Hey, he can do it, man. But I'm proud of him. Yeah, that one. That's just fly Eagles fly. Oh, they made a bad landing last night though. They made a bad landing last night.
Elliot. Elliot, I don't know if you can hear me or we can hear you, but
You muted.
you're muted. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it says you muted yourself. When we look at the Cowboys, man, I think they're going to win the division. I don't really think it's going to be a option on that. Not because they're great. And listen, we're not talking about the Cowboys anymore if you can't stop from crying, Howard. I don't mind. Well, we can talk about it, but you can't be crying when you dealing with that. So yeah, did you see that, Toe?
You know how it is, Bishop. You know how it is. My boys
No.
like to disappoint me, man. So I'm gonna cry
Well,
early.
well, Howard, let me say this to you. I not only feel like they're a sure thing to win the division, I actually feel like the rest of the NFC has holes. Um, it is very if they had that kind of defensive performance against the Buccaneers, I don't think there would be any question that Dallas could be the favorite in the NFC.
Right,
Tampa Bay
right.
has holes. The Saints were my other pick, but you just never know what you're going to get out of Jameis Winston. The rest of the division, period. I mean, honestly, I think that the next best team in the division would be the Rams and followed by the Cardinals, who are those guys have everything that you need to, take the division. So I think Dallas, when you can put up points like they can, and I would put their offense in the category of unstoppable.
Who Dallas?
Dallas. Oh, I put their offense in the category of unstoppable.
Wow.
It's too many weapons. You can't. Who are you going to double team? You can't double team CeeDee Lamb. You can't. Who is Wilson? Nobody. Everybody. Gallup went down and it was like, oh, we're not going to be able to do it. And then Wilson comes out and like, no, I'm the new Michael Irvin. What are you talking about? So, and you have to double team Amari Cooper because otherwise he's going to be an MVP candidate. Right now. Dak is my pick for MVP.
Man, yes.
I'm,
I
I'm,
agree, Tom.
I mean,
And enjoy it now because it's the last good thing I'm gonna say about Dallas, like forever.
No, it ain't. You'll be saying some more next week. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You'll be saying something good next week.
man, I tell you, they are good though. They are really good. I mean, and they have been impressed me tremendously. I didn't think they would be this good this fast. So I'm really excited about what them guys are doing. So we're looking forward to them coming on board and doing some other things. So yeah, that was good, man. That Monday night game, they showed me something, but it was against Philly too. So
Hey,
Philly's better than you think.
you
Philly's
got, you
better
got.
than you think.
what's
They
the
are.
yeah,
They
I
are.
give y'all that. I give y'all that. Listen, Tom Brady, man, we know he left the New England Patriots a
Hold
couple
up,
years ago.
Bishop.
Go
Bishop,
ahead.
let Elliot say something. Let
Yeah, I
Elliot say
would.
something.
I would if we could hear him, but he's coming back now, so I had to let him come back so he can get in there. There he go, Elliot. You there? Oh man,
You still muted.
go
I don't know
ahead.
what happened there.
Yeah, we got you now. I think we heard you.
Okay.
All right, yeah, there we go. You back. All right, tell us about Dallas. What you think? Are they a contender?
Hey, yeah, they are, but it's still early in the season. I am impressed with
Here
the
go the butts.
offensive line. The offensive line is what's got it going on right now. Uh, Elliott and Pollard, they doing their thing running that ball, but the offensive line is the reason why they're so successful this early, including the passing game. Now, they are a couple of plays away from being 3-0, but they didn't have a team last night. They had a practice. It was a scrimmage they had last night. The Eagles, they ain't ready yet.
I'm going to
I
go on
wonder what
record
you're gonna
right now
say.
is to say that the Washington football team will go down to the Eagles because Jalen Hurts showed me
Oh,
more in a loss than anybody on
Then
the
I went.
Washington
There you
football
go.
team has shown. I'm telling you, the Eagles are better than you think. They are playing
They are.
well, and it was just a
They
couple
are.
plays. If you look at the pick six that he threw, his wide receiver fell down. That was points that Dallas got that they wouldn't have gotten had the receiver not fallen because he tried to make his break. Please don't try to dismiss so there's two teams. There's the Cowboys, the Eagles, and then when you go down, then you find the New York Football Giants and the Washington Football Team
the Washington football team.
at the bottom of the division.
That's because they ain't got a
We're
name,
actually in
Tony.
second place at the moment.
Yeah, I mean you're in second place, but like you said, it's still early.
Exactly. That's
With a
my
lose,
whole point.
with a
Go
with a
Cowboys.
losing record. They're in second place,
Yeah,
Tony.
y'all
With
in
a
second
losing
place,
record.
but it's like being tied for last. Hey, that's what it's like though. It's like being tied for last. But we'll go
Didn't
on.
they say a
Elliot.
win is a win? We got to win.
Yeah, y'all do.
Y'all
So
have a
does the
good
other
win too.
last
It
people.
was a good win.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't take it from them.
They should have
But the
lost. They should have
Cowboys on
lost.
Yep.
top of the division, so I'm gonna
Yep.
give them their props. They're doing well right now at the moment.
All right, let's go on. We were talking about Brady, Belichick. Look, who has more pressure, Belichick or Brady, on Tom's return?
Oh, this is
Anybody?
easy.
Who?
This is easy. The pressure is on Brady.
On
So
Brady.
no, and here's why.
Here's
So
why.
Belichick is playing with a rookie quarterback. Okay. Tom Brady is coming in as defending Super Bowl champion. They're coming off of a loss to the Rams. Well, so before the season started, everybody's talking, oh, this team might go 17-0. They're going to finish the season 20-0. They blah, 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 blah. They're going to repeat with the Chiefs. They're going to do all of this. So they were already anointed the best team like ever because they had everybody come back. They're the only team in history that had everybody come back after a Super Bowl win. Maybe not the only team in history, but the only team in modern history. And so
It's
they
close
had
enough,
everybody
though,
come
Tony.
back.
It's close
So
enough.
everything was set up for them to do it. And they almost lost week one, and then they lost last week. If they go into New England and lose to a rookie quarterback who already has 2 losses on his resume they weren't good losses either, man. They were like, well, they should have beaten the Dolphins, but they looked pretty bad last week. And if they lose to this team, now all of a sudden all the talking. So like right now, Bill Belichick has all the excuses in the world. He said, hey, we're rebuilding. As soon as we get this guy up to speed, we'll be great again. Tom Brady's already supposed to be great. So the pressure is on him.
I agree.
Well, you know what? I really didn't think about the fact that Tom Brady, if he loses to New England, it will be big. But Elliot, I'm gonna let you say what you got to say before I say what I got to say on
Okay. New England. They're playing at home, so they do have that advantage. I really think the pressure is on Belichick. I think he can win, but given Tampa Bay, they didn't have a good showing this week. They coming hard. They're the better team. You're right. They got everything to lose because they should be favored. I mean, they the Super Bowl champs. But this is about Tom, Belichick, and I think the advantage because of the team and the talent, Tampa Bay going to New England and get a win.
All right, Howard.
That's like Tony said. It's simple. It's definitely on Brady. You did say Brady, right, Tom?
I said Brady.
It's on him to go in there and win the game. Yeah, Tampa Bay do have a better team, but just because New England is at home don't mean nothing. Don't mean jack. Don't mean nothing. They was at home when they lost to the Dolphins too. So real talk, I believe it's Brady. He can't go in there and lose the game, even though it won't mess up their season, but it'll
It
make
won't.
Belichick happy. It'll
Yes,
make
it
Belichick
will.
happy. Oh
Oh, they
yes,
need a
sir.
win right
Yes,
now.
sir. So,
You done? You done, Howard?
oh yeah, I'm done with that, man. I'm done with
All
that.
right, all right.
Yeah, it's Brady. It's
All right,
Brady. It's Brady. It's
I'm gonna
Brady.
have to. I'm gonna have to get like a. I'm gonna have to come out of the hosting thing and come into the talking thing to be on the panel, and then I might have to let like a Facebook person keep score somehow, because me and Elliot would get 100 points right now, because
What?
the pressure can no longer be on Brady because he just won a Super Bowl. He
No,
has
but
no more pressure at all.
Yes, he
He
do.
can go in there and lose every game to New England.
no.
If Belichick don't win a Super Bowl, then the argument is over
Yeah.
between Belichick and Brady, because
Wait,
the guy won a
they
Super
playing the
Bowl.
Super Bowl Sunday? They playing the Super Bowl this Sunday?
It don't have to be this Sunday. That's why.
Right.
That's why.
This ain't about
Listen,
the Super Bowl. This is about one game. Brady versus Belichick. If you look at what Caesars and MGM and everybody did before the season start, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were favored in every game. In fact, I
Every game.
believe the point spread is they're favored by almost double digits in this game. It may have gone down to maybe a touchdown, but they are incredibly favored. And everything is set up for New England to be in a rebuild. They're starting a rookie quarterback. So if Tom Brady takes this all-star team, and they're going to have Antonio Brown back because he was in the COVID protocol. If he takes this all-star team into New England and loses, come on, man. He got
Man.
Crump. He got AB. He has
Man.
Evans. He has a team. He has Fournette at running back. They have what was supposed to be the best defense. So I'm going to tell you, it really should be whether the coaching staff, it shouldn't be Brady against Belichick. But I'm telling you, if Brady has another game like, because he threw for a lot of yards, but those were kind of against the Rams,
Yeah.
he threw yards that didn't mean anything.
Brady is playing with house money.
Okay,
right
you
now.
can say that. You
Ever
can say that,
since
bro.
last year, he won the Super Bowl at a new team, first year there, even though it was a stacked team. I understand that. But they had a quarterback on the team, the same team. Listen, he is playing with house money. He can't do no wrong.
Can I ask you one question?
You can
Answer
ask
this
me
one
two.
question for me.
You get two.
So last year in the Chiefs Super Bowl, was the pressure on Patrick Mahomes or on Tom Brady?
I don't know how to answer that. That's not a good question.
Because the pressure was on Patrick Mahomes. You know why?
You think
Because
so?
he was the defending Super Bowl champion. He came in there. They were actually favored
Good point.
over Tampa Bay because
I don't
the year
understand.
before.
How does that point do anything
No,
with the point we're
what
talking
I'm
about
saying
with
is,
Belichick and Brady?
what I'm saying is, winning a Super Bowl doesn't make it's almost irrelevant. What
No, it's
makes
not.
it is who. No. What the reason why it's irrelevant is who is the betting public saying should win this game. Right now, everything is set up for Tampa Bay to go in there and not just beat,
Okay,
but to
maybe
destroy.
the question should have been reframed. Maybe the question.
No, the pressure is
what
on
you're
him.
saying. Listen, maybe what you're saying is, with this game, more of the
This
pressure
game.
is on Brady. Okay,
That's what we're
Exactly.
talking
all
about.
right.
Okay.
I'll give you. No, let me rephrase that because somebody
Yes.
might be like fake taking scores, and I don't want them to give you.
Give it to
points.
me. Give it to me.
I understand why you say what you say about Howard. I understand why you say what you say.
He
Because
can't admit-
this
he
game,
can't
as
admit,
far as-
Howard.
No, I'm saying I understand that. But as far as my concern, Elliot, he is playing with house money. He can't do
But
no
you
wrong.
gotta understand.
How
I
can
agree,
you?
I
The man
understand
just
this.
won a Super Bowl. Now I'm talking about
Just won the Super Bowl.
now. I
Without
understand.
Belichick.
Without you understand, the whole argument
Oh,
has always been Belichick or Brady. Am I not right about that?
Hey man,
Who-
hold on.
who-
Hold on. Now, yeah, you asked me.
Hold up, he was-
Could you ask me one question? I'm asking you one question.
You're
Is
right.
it right
Hold up,
that
did
it's
I-
always been about Belichick, Brady?
And I'm gonna answer your question with a question.
Course.
If you go with LeBron versus Durant,
Doesn't that
Hold
go
on.
against everything your third grade teacher taught you about answering a question with a question? That goes
Because-
against everything.
right, it'll determine the answer to your question.
Okay, go
So
ahead. Now, let me
if
hear
you
your
are
question.
saying that Durant So that means Durant going to already join a team that was great. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers had everything. In fact, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers the year before might have been Super Bowl contenders if they could have got Jameis Winston to just simply throw it to the right team more often
Yeah,
than
but we're
throwing it
not
to
gonna
the
do
other
that
team.
if. We're not gonna do that if.
No, right. But what I'm saying is what Brady did was he took a stacked team. He took
I
a
agree.
stacked team,
I
and
agree.
then he came in there and say, no, let me get 2 Hall of Famers to come in and join an already stacked team.
Agreed.
That same team is still together.
Agreed.
The pressure is on them to win not just this game, but every game. But no, make no mistake about it. Tom Brady's going and said, y'all said I wasn't nothing without Bill Belichick. Now he wants nothing but to go in and rub it into Bill Belichick's face. Well, guess what won't happen if they lose? He don't get to rub it into Bill Belichick's face.
No, he already
The
rubbed it in
pressure
Bill's face.
is on him.
Bill's face is already filled with rubbing already. When he got the confetti for the Super Bowl, Bill face is all like this. Everybody talking. All right, but we going on. Hey, Elliot, listen. If you get up again and we gotta look at that Redskins, that Washington blanket that you sitting on, if we got to look at that Washington blanket again,
They don't want you to
all right,
forget.
that's
They don't want you to forget. They in the rear view mirror. They coming.
Hey, Bishop, but
Yeah.
he talking about they coming. You right, they in the rearview mirror. We don't pass them. Look, we talking about Tom Brady winning that Super. Man, Tom Brady didn't win that Super Bowl.
He did
They
not.
don't do it.
defense
That
won
don't
that
count.
Super
They don't
Bowl.
do that. Where they do that at? Where do you not get a quarterback the Super Bowl when they win? Where they do that at?
He don't.
That's
Can't
the
say
problem.
nigga out. What do you mean? So did he not get as many diamonds in his ring than other people did? Where they do that at? That you don't get a quarterback credit for winning the Super Bowl? Where they do that? I don't understand.
Right. And I don't agree with that because you know what? It's a whole lot of quarterbacks
He didn't win the Super Bowl.
that jumped on the bandwagon and won a Super Bowl. And Tom Brady went to a
Tom
super
Brady,
team.
no,
won
you
the
can't
Super
say that about Tom. He the quarterback. He touches the ball every single time. He is
Right.
not the bandwagon.
Jim McMahon-
He is the what's that? Man, let me move
Did
on, man.
Did Jim McMahon win the MVP? Did he win the MVP? Chicago Bears
Didn't you
won?
say something that was crazy like 5 shows ago that we almost banned you from talking? Did you? Was that you that did that? Was that you? Was that you? I don't know if it was you or Thurgood, but
No,
one of y'all
that's
said something like
Thurgood.
5 shows ago that almost got y'all kicked out the show. Elliot, come on, man. You know what? I can see right
talking
now
about defense.
you are me and you, buddy. Other than that Redskins thing, me and you. The Chiefs. Look. I want y'all to see this. Patrick Mahomes said he wanted to go undefeated for the season. My question to the panel is: are the Chiefs still favorites to win their division? Elliot.
Of course they are. I mean, it's still early in the season. They're still playing, even though they've lost a couple of games. They're still playing good ball. It's gonna be a tough uphill battle. Denver playing good. The Raiders playing good. So they got their work cut out for them. But it's still early. They will rebound. Mahomes still playing good. I wouldn't change anything in the plan. They'll keep moving ahead. They got it.
I can go.
Yeah, go. Jump in. It ain't no score tonight, baby.
Listen. We can talk Kansas City favored all we want to. No, they're not. They are not favored to win this division this year.
What?
They are not favored to win this division this year. You understand this? San Diego can beat them. Denver can beat them. And the Raiders can beat them. They're going to be on a fight for their life this year. And then they done lost 2 games in a row. Offense ain't going to always win you games. You're going to have to play defense sooner or later, huh, Tony? You're going to have to play defense sooner or later. Their defense is horrible.
Right. So
I ain't taking them from Mahomes, though. But their defense is horrible, man.
Tony.
I'm
But
gonna do
that's for
something.
the other team you win.
Howard, I'm gonna do something
sorry.
that most fans don't do.
Woo.
I'm a Denver Broncos fan, but I am also a realist. I am excited that we 3-0 and at the top of the division right now, but I recognize that the combined record of the teams that we've beaten is now 0-9. So I'm going to take that with a grain of salt. What I will say about Kansas City is if you actually watch the game, I don't know if you guys watched the Chargers against the Chiefs, but I watched the entire game. That was a game that very easily the Chiefs not only could have, but they should have won. If you look at two of the interceptions that Patrick Mahomes threw, one of them was in the red zone, and he did a no-look pass, and he threw it right to the backup tight end, and it bounced off his shoulder, and the guy intercepted and ran it back to the 40-yard line. There was a lot of plays in there that he made that normally he gets credit for. Normally it works out. And then they just going to sign Josh Gordon to add. I mean, are they literally trying to build a football team or the next gold medal 4x100 track team? Because I'm telling you right now, this team, the team speed. And so, yes, they are going to be able, and their line has been playing better. Let's not make any mistake. The Los Angeles Chargers have one of the best defensive lines in the game. And so they pressured Mahomes, but not everybody has that same defensive line. They also have not a good, but a great secondary. Not everybody has that good/great secondary. And I'm going to tell you, there's enough problem for everybody else in the division to where I feel like the Chiefs over the course of a 17-game season will right the ship. And so although I am hopeful that my boys are going to be able to put it, and Denver will be able to put it together and keep it going, to count out Kansas City and doing what they're doing, there's no way I can say that they're not only the favorites to win the division, but I think they're still the favorites to win the AFC.
Wow.
They won't go 20-0.
Oh no, they won't go 20-0, but nobody does.
Yeah.
I get that, man.
I don't know.
Man,
I'm trying to figure out. I'm gonna give them a couple more games before I say that they can't win the division. But it don't look that way to me, Howard. It don't look that way to me. But you know,
I want you to record this, mark it down, and in week 16 when they like 13-2. Or you know what I'm saying, or worst case scenario, 12-4, 12-3 or whatever, then we'll revisit this conversation. But I'm telling you right now, that team has two. They got you. We talked about the Cowboys having too many weapons. Dude, they have too many weapons. And let's not forget in that game that they were dealing with a hobbled what's the safety name? Who's the coordinator defense? I can't remember his name right now. But you know the dude who's the coordinator defense came from LSU. His name's slipping my mind right now. But they were kind of hobbled defensively. All they got to do is be respectable defensively, and their offense is going to do enough. So
exactly.
trust me, Howard, I want to agree with you and say the Chiefs are terrible, and they're going to lose the rest of their games. But as a Denver fan, I got to sit and watch them put up 40 points on my great defensive team and not be upset about it. So
that was a great take, Tone. You did good on that one. You didn't do good on the last one, but you did good on that one. Listen, look, we're gonna talk about this Justin Tucker field goal
with 3 seconds to play. 49 straight field goals.
49 straight field goals.
This is the guy you want, Greg. If you're in this situation, I can't think of a better option. This is for an NFL record 66 yards.
66 yards, man.
On its way. It bounces off the crossbar, and it's good. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Did that just happen, Greg?
That just happened. All right, real quick, this one ain't gonna last long. But how impressive was the field goal?
Very impressive, man. I don't think we'll actually see that for a long time again.
Go ahead, Elliot. What do you say?
That was very impressive, man. I don't think we gonna see that happen for a long time, man.
All right, go ahead, Tone. What you think? You said boo. What's going on?
Here's the reason why it's not going to happen for a long time is because it's so subjective. Like, it depends on what yard line the person gets to. If you remember, the record that he broke was of Prater, who was in Denver, and he kicked a 65-yarder. If you remember
Oh,
Denver's
that's why you hate.
when
That's
Prater
why
kicked
you hate. That's why you. Where did he kick it
That's
at?
gotta
What
be
I'm
why you
saying
Did he
is,
kick it in Denver?
no.
Did he kick
What
it
I'm
in
saying
Denver?
is, when he kicked the kick in Denver, no, actually he kicked it in Detroit, who he plays for now. If you look at the kick itself, when Prater kicked his 65-yarder, it may have been good for 67, 68-yarder. So I will take it back. It is impressive because anytime you kick a 60-yarder period, whether it's 60 or 66
Okay.
or 68 or 60
Okay.
whatever, that is impressive. But what
Yeah.
I'm saying is it is so subjective. Not many other kickers get the opportunity to kick a field goal that long because teams try not to put themselves in a situation. It just the stars lined up for him, and he just barely, whatever Wheaties he ate that morning gave him that extra little bit. You saw him do the little jump hop before he did it, that extra little centimeter of kick, because that kick could have very easily bounced and went the other way. So it was just that kick. So I will say it's impressive, but I've seen 61, 62 yarders that cleared by more that would have been good for longer. So I will say it's impressive, but I won't say it's something that would never be done before because other kickers are kicking it that far in practice. They just don't get an opportunity to do it in the game.
Fair point, Howard.
Man, that was impressive, Bishop. Period. That was very impressive. Period. I'll say it again. Very impressive. Period. Listen, man. The only thing about that field goal is when I looked at Dan Campbell of the Detroit Lions coach. Man, they had just went down and took the lead, man, and they was doing their thing, man. But Detroit got a curse on them. Y'all can say what you want. Since Barry Sanders, they got a curse. But
Barry
that
Sanders.
was so impressive.
How were they
Since
so
Barry
before
Sanders.
Barry Sanders? When did the curse
Since
start
Barry
with him?
Sanders, since he
okay.
left.
Since
since
Barry
he left.
Sanders,
Okay.
since he
Okay.
left, since he
I
left.
think that kick was impressive.
Um,
But I think there's some people who going like Tony said, they don't get the opportunity to try that. The coach won't put him out there for a 66-yarder, but it was impressive though. You have to. It was a lot of drama. It was the very end of the game. It hit the crossbar and flipped over. It was just a lot of drama and theatrics with it. But I would say it's impressive. Listen, I'm excited about this. Next one. Listen, who would you take right now as your quarterback? These are the choices I'm giving you: Dak Prescott, Justin Fields, Lamar Jackson, Brady Quinn, or Justin Herbert. Who would you take right now
Brady
as
Quinn.
your quarterback? Howard, you got 2 minutes. Go.
Hold up. Brady
Why is
Quinn?
Brady Quinn?
Why is Brady Quinn?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold up. That's funny.
Who is Brady Quinn?
Oh, I'm sorry. You know who
Why
that
is he even still up there?
Yeah.
I would take him as my model because he can wear a suit now. I ain't gonna don't get me wrong. Brady Quinn can wear a suit.
Jesus. Man,
Who you gonna take?
I'm taking Dak, man.
Yeah.
I'm taking Dak, man. Straight
You
up,
taking
I'm
Dak?
taking Dak, man. He's proven. Man, listen, man, he can do it inside, outside the pocket. Lamar is spectacular. Lamar still, to me, has to get better at throwing the football. He can run, so it don't even matter. But he ain't got to throw the football. Shoot, it don't really matter. But man, I'm taking Dak, man. I'm taking Dak, man. Come back from this foot injury the way he has, man. He was proving who he was last year until after before the foot injury. Listen, I'm taking Dak, man. I'm just taking Dak because he's showing who he is. He's showing that he's going to be a great quarterback.
That's
what
it
I'm
was supposed to be Baker Mayfield on that instead of Brady. I don't know how that Brady Quinn got up there.
They the same to me. Brady Quinn, Baker Mayfield, they the same to me. You can
Look, all right, so Howard, you taking Dak
I'm
Prescott?
taking Dak, man. On
Tony,
that
who
list,
you
I'm
taking?
taking
2
Dak without a
minutes.
shadow of a doubt.
To me, I don't even think this is a question. And the only reason why there's only one quarterback in this conversation, and I guess it is whether your question is, are you taking it to build a franchise for now and the future, or are you taking it to win a game right now? But the answer to both of those is still, to me, Dak Prescott. The only other person that would enter into the conversation is Justin Herbert. The reason why
Come
I
on, I
put
was gonna
Dak
say the
is
same thing.
because Dak can play in whatever offense you put out there. Justin Herbert can play in whatever offense you put out there. The rest of them, you have to build an offense around what they do well, and I think they're too limited in the other areas. But of the two, Justin Herbert and Dak Prescott, I think Dak is battle tested. I think Dak has that extra running element that when he wants to show it, he has it, because people forget that he was a running quarterback at Mississippi State, and he has shown that he can be both. So, I mean, I don't think there's, to me, if you were to put Dak Prescott alongside, Tom Brady and Mahomes and those guys, then there'd be a question. But in this question, to me is undeniably Dak, and I hate to say that because Jerry Jones write his checks.
Elliot, what
I
you
don't
say?
like Jerry
2
Jones
minutes.
either, Tom.
I'd like to begin by requesting that this response don't be recorded, but I'm gonna take Dak Prescott.
That's good.
Hey, you know what? Right now, my favorite offense to watch is the Rams and the Cowboys. Prescott look like he's actually having fun. He's playing with a lot of
That's
energy.
because they got 9 Pro Bowl receivers.
That's right.
Four of them on the bench. They don't even play, and they probably Pro Bowls on anybody else's team. I'm sorry, Elliot. I had to say that. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
But he's really looking good coming off the injury. I counted him out. I didn't think he would come back the same. But he's playing through any mental, psychological effects of that. He's playing
man,
like
that's
the old
great
Prescott,
analysis.
man. He looks like he's having fun.
Great analysis on that. You changed my mind on that. I was gonna go with Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert is a beast, though. Don't get me
Justin
wrong.
Herbert.
In a couple years, Justin Herbert might be in that top quarterback in the league
And
category.
I almost didn't. Only reason I included Dak Prescott in this as the group because of Howard. But really, to be honest, Dak shouldn't be in this group.
He should. The
He
rest of
should
those
be
guys
in
are
the-
young.
I
He
agree.
should be in the Mahomes. You should be asking Mahomes,
I agree.
Brady,
Aaron Rodgers.
Russell Westbrook. He should be asked. Then he'd be last. All right, and those.
Oh no, I would still take him over Russell Wilson.
Ah,
I would take, as a matter of fact, right now, the only quarterbacks I think I would definitively, if we're talking about a future, I would take over Dak right now would probably be Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers. Because I feel like Aaron Rodgers could give me 5 years of being Aaron Rodgers. I feel like Mahomes going to give me another 10 years of being Mahomes. But I think Dak is right there. I think Dak has been the most disrespected quarterback over the last 5 years. He's played for the Cowboys, dude. Come on, man. It's been the Cowboys.
I'm not saying I can't say that. I can't say that. He's not. Listen, Dak.
I pick him
the
over Russell Wilson.
Cowboys has had a monster team for like the last 6 years.
And they done had Garrett and then Mike McCarthy as their coach.
I understand.
So-
That comes along. We ain't making no excuses for that. There's a lot of
I'll put it to you
quarterbacks
this way.
that don't have
I'll
good.
put it to you this way.
Man.
Several years ago, when my Denver Broncos was on the clock in the first round, I just knew that they were going to draft Dak Prescott. And I wanted them to draft Dak Prescott. I was saying they need to draft that boy, but he fell. Why? Because he had a DUI. It just goes to show. Kids make mistakes. That don't mean that's going to be who they're going to be forever.
Right.
And I'm telling you right now, every team that passed on Dak Prescott, every single one of them in that draft is regretting passing on them, maybe with the exception of the Chiefs and the Packers, because they were able to get. Because I'm telling you right now, if Tampa Bay would have drafted him instead of waiting to draft Jameis Winston, they wouldn't have Tom Brady right now because they would be building
And
around
not
Dak
only
Prescott.
is Dak good, but he a good locker room guy.
Yes. Yes,
He a great
dude.
leader too.
He is, man.
And I
think
hate
Dak
to hear
gives
that.
them. I think Dak gives them 3 or 4 games that he.
They would have lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you get that. Look, man, we got so much else to talk about, man, but we can't get to it tonight. So look, I wanted to go through this before we get too far. I'm gonna skip down. I we could still talk about the Kyrie thing. He might not be playing next week. So
let's
we'll
not talk about him, man.
All right, we can talk about how
Get
good
vaccinated.
We'll talk about how good the Rams are. We talk about LeBron and the Lakers a little bit. Ben Simmons, is he handling the trade stuff right? But what I want to talk about here, let's do some predictions. Who wins? And I'm writing these down. To see where we are at the end of the season. Who wins the AFC East? Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, Jets. Tony,
Bills.
who you got?
Bills, not a question.
Everybody say Bills?
Bills.
I say Bills too. All right. We ain't even got to write that one down. AFC West. Who wins? Raiders, Broncos, Chargers, Chiefs. Who you got?
Raiders.
All right, Elliot got Raiders.
I got the Chargers.
All right. Howard got
I'm
the
gonna be
Chargers.
a homer. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna say Denver because
Man, you just made that whole argument about the Chiefs and all that. Yeah, you got to go with the Chiefs after that argument you made. Chiefs.
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
All right, and
I want to say Denver because I'm a homer.
I know, and I think Denver gonna win it, so I'm going with Denver.
Oh well, thank you.
I ain't doing it for you. I
hope
really
you're right.
Yeah, I'm going with Denver.
This will be the last time you ever hear me say this. I hope you're right.
All right, AFC North. We got to hurry on. Bengals, Ravens, Browns, Steelers.
Browns. I'm going with the Browns.
Browns.
I got the Ravens.
I got the Ravens.
Yeah, I got the Browns because not even Baker Mayfield can mess that up. They got the best running game, best 1-2 combo I think I've seen in a very, very, very long time. So, and they got a defense that will hurt you.
Tony, we getting there, boy. We coming
Y'all
home.
getting there, but Hunt, let's not forget, Hunt should be all pro. If he wouldn't have jacked that girl up in the hotel, we'd be stuck talking about him with the Chiefs.
Yeah, and Chiefs probably wouldn't have lost a couple of them games.
Exactly.
AFC South, Texans, Titans, Colts, Jaguars. Colts
Titans.
gonna take that. Y'all got Titans?
Titans.
You got Titans, Elliot?
Tighten up.
Titans. Yep.
All right, I go with that. Titans. All right. We got the NFC East. Cowboys. Man, Cowboys.
Cowboys, right?
By default, Cowboys.
Team in
I'm
Washington.
sorry. Hey, Elliot, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to just write the Cowboys in there. Who you got?
No. You
The
might as
team in
well have the
Washington.
Cowboys at Oklahoma State and Mississippi State and Florida State. That's
Mississippi State. Maury High School. Lake Taylor.
Don't forget
All right,
Washington.
go
won last year.
ahead. Who you got,
They
Elliot?
defending champs.
Who you got?
Yeah. I'm going with the team in Washington. They defending champs.
okay.
They
That's
won it
okay.
last year.
Down that ship. You know the captain did stay on the Titanic till it went down.
His wife watching. You gotta excuse him. Yeah.
Oh, she a Cowboy fan.
Yeah, but he just saying just anything.
He anything exactly.
Yeah, he said anything. Said anything. That's all right. But hey, go down with your team. NFC West: Rams, Cardinals, 49ers, Seahawks.
Woo.
Rams.
Woo.
Rams.
I'm going with the Rams, but it's hard because I think the Cardinals coming.
I'm going with the Rams.
Woo. Man, give me Russell and the Seahawks, man. Give me Russell and the Seahawks, man.
I can understand.
Give me Russell and the
But
Seahawks.
yeah. I can understand that. He's still smoking.
Give me Russell, man.
All right, NFC North: Packers, Bears, Vikings, Lions.
Packers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Packers.
NFC South: Panthers, Buccaneers,
Woo.
Saints, Falcons.
Panthers.
Ooh, let me write that.
Buccaneers.
Carolina Panthers.
Bucks gonna win that division.
Carolina
They'll
Panthers,
win
and
the
I'm
division
telling
since
y'all,
they won't win the Super Bowl this year.
watch
So you
them
got
boys.
the Bucks.
Carolina
You got the
Panthers.
Bucks.
Buccaneers.
Hold up.
They're gonna win the division. They won't win the Super Bowl this year.
You know what, man? You know what? I take that back. I'm going with the Saints, man.
I'm going
I'm
with the
going with the
Saints too.
Saints.
What?
Well,
I'm going
hey,
with the
I'm
yo,
going with the
watch them
Saints.
Carolina Panthers. I'm glad y'all writing this down. Hey, man, I'm telling you, they have a complete team.
I'm going with the
They
Saints.
do.
We'll find out
They
Sunday,
got to stay
Tone.
healthy though. They got to stay healthy.
We'll find out Sunday, Tone.
Yeah,
Yeah, McCaffrey
everybody
not
looking
there.
at
And plus,
McCaffrey going down, but Chuba Hubbard is not a scrub.
He
And you
not.
watch
He
them
look.
yeah,
boys.
He didn't look good so far this year, backing them up.
Yeah, he
Hey,
did.
good. Hey guys, we had a phenomenal show. We asked you, this is our new time, guys. Tuesdays at 9:00 p.m. I think we just got so much to talk about. There's so much coming off the weekend. We just had an awesome football weekend. There's so much more to get into next week on Sports Talk Unfiltered, and we
yeah,
didn't
Bishop,
have any.
because we ain't
Go
even
ahead.
talked about college football.
Yeah,
Woo!
we ain't got college football. We ain't done a lot though.
Hey, Notre Dame ain't doing nothing, Howard. Let that go.
Watch your mouth,
UGA.
man. We doing all right.
UGA.
Notre Dame, you still like them?
He still look,
Man,
dude.
I'm not gonna stop liking.
I mean, well, everybody got
Hey,
their.
Georgia gonna get Alabama fixed this year though.
No, Georgia
Let's say
might
all
win
right.
the title this year, man. They got the best.
Yeah,
As a matter
UGA.
of fact, they defense better than the Cowboys.
Hey, and what's crazy though, the next 4 or 5 years, the teams at the top gonna stay at the top because that money
They
coming,
gon'
buddy.
They
That
gonna stay at it. As a
that
matter of fact,
signing
it's gonna
rights.
be the SEC Invitational. Ain't
Yeah,
nobody winning but the SEC.
you got to go. You got to go there, buddy. You can make money now in
That's
college.
right.
So you going to them big time booster schools and get that money that they putting out. We got
Oh my
9:58.
God.
What makes this what we do is a kingdom twist. At the end, we give you an encouraging word. Look, I thank you guys. We did an awesome show tonight. I thank everybody for watching and tuning in. All of the messages that you get. Look, stay up top. Don't let these things of the world get you down. World changes, things changes. Don't you change. You continue to have faith in God. We'll see you guys next week. Great show, guys. We'll see you, and we'll come back for another episode of Sports Talk Unfiltered next Tuesday. This is the greatest
Yeah.
free analyst on TV right here. But I don't care
I won.
what First Take say. I don't care what Undisputed say. They might got better suits than we do, and they might got better lights than we do, but they don't have better conversation than we do.
Now
See
I got
you
a
guys,
suit. You want me
There
to
you
wear my
go.
suit next week?
There you
I mean,
go.
I mean, let's wait till like the 30th episode. We'll make that the suit episode.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that the 30th
All right.
episode because
That'll
I don't
work.
know if I
That'll
can
work.
fit
That'll
anymore
work.
in my suits. You know, I've been away for a long time. So see you guys on next week. See you guys on next week on Sports Talk Unfiltered.
All right, bitch.
I